Hail dear drink tankers, it's a pleasure to see you again. Today, the ultimate food matches. Recipes are the blueprints for secrets that will take you to a vortex of pleasure, intrigue, stimulation, sharing and nourishment. The matrix of possible food combinations are endless. Add wine and drinks into the mix as the fourth dimension to any dish, and you're on the verge of extreme ecstasy and in serious danger of plunging headlong into a whirl of multiple gastrorgasms. In its simplest form, two distinct flavours ignite a spark which blooms and multiplies into a richer dimension of dynamic stimulation. A bit like a hoard of miniature carpet bombs firing pleasure, intrigue and stimulation across your palate. Let's open the bunker! So where do you start with wine and food matching? Well, first of all, think of the headline flavour in the dish. Steamed chicken is going to be a very different proposition to a chicken madras. It might well be that the headline flavour comes, for example, in the sauce. Think of the texture. Engage with how intense the dish is. Consider where the dish comes from, because often the wine match may come from the same place. Traditions of food and drink tend to feed into one another. Basic principles. Salty works with zing, for example smoked salmon and champagne. Sweet dishes always need a wine that's sweeter, otherwise the wine will taste tart. Chunky dishes need a chunky wine. It's Brian Blessed in one corner, you don't want Rafael Nadal in the other, you need Big Daddy. Smoky flavours need power. Think of the aroma of a barbecue. It's not shy, and the match could either be a smoky wine or a wine that's full on fruity. Here are some absolute belters to get you started. Try Sauvignon Blanc with goat's cheese. Zing meets creamy zing. Bingo. Think about meat with Malbec. Cognac with a choc ice. It may sound a bit weird, but take a slug of cognac, bite on your choc ice. Wow, it's a whole new world. Tawny Port with Stilton. Tokay with foie gras. Sauterne with Roquefort. But what happens if you find a really tricky flavour, like artichoke and asparagus? Well, there is a great variety that is here at hand to help, and it's called Grüner Veltliner. It comes from Austria and it's brilliant stuff. Crisp, round, mildly aromatic with a slightly peppery touch to it, and with pan-fried scallops, it's a must. With curried food, spices, you need round and fruity wine. Marsanne, Roussanne and Pinot Gris from Alsace, they work well with mild spicy dishes. If you really need a red, if it's a meaty spicy dish, go for low tannin. Tannin is the stuff in the wine that coats your mouth and dries it out. It's the chunky part. You want a wine, if it's spicy food, that's light on structure. Think about Grenache from Australia. Food and wine matching. From the comfort of your own armchair, it's hyperdrive to a new dimension. Cheers. Drink tank policies. When you're matching food and wine, first of all, think of the headline flavour in the dish. Secondly, decide whether you are going to go with the nature of the dish or whether you will contrast with the flavours. Finally, match wines from the same place as the recipe's origin. Eat it up.